When I was going into my free program yesterday, I was terrified all day. That program has been super strong in practice, and I wanted to be able to show that program as best as it could. Skating after Alina, I knew that I was going to hear a really high score, and that was going to test my abilities on how much I could stay focused. But I was very much prepared for it, and when I got into my starting position, I knew it was what I could do. Once my music started, I felt completely at home. All the nerves went away. I felt in control. I felt strong. I was very much ready to push until the end of the program. When I made the small mistake on my Lutz, I did a mental whack in the head and said, okay, we're not going to lose it now. I was going strong, and I wanted to have 2 clean skates, and that's exactly how I felt. And at the end of my program, I was enjoying so much of it, performing that program the best that I possibly could here. And I knew that it didn't matter what the placement was at the end of that competition. I wasn't going to be happier than I was in that moment. I definitely skated a lot better than I did in Sochi. I was very much just happy-go-lucky in Sochi and skated just because I could. And here I had a goal in mind. I had a goal that I wanted to be my best. I wanted to fight to make it onto the podium. I wanted to be a part of Team Canada in that gold medal. And I fought with everything I had for that.
I don't think my mom has yet stopped crying. I could vaguely see her crying when I was on the podium at the rink, and then I could see her crying on the podium last night. And when I saw her, she was still crying. So I think it's just an inevitable amount of tears right now.
Slept with it, I think. I did. Yeah, it was super good feeling just standing up there and hearing the national anthem and looking over at my family, and they're all crying, making me cry. And it felt like once I landed my run, like a huge weight was lifted off my shoulders, and then to get this one put back on was pretty nice. Yeah, I've just been carrying it around with me, and everybody keeps wanting to see it, and it's overwhelming. It's an awesome feeling. Even before the final, I was saying that I wanted to showcase to the world what women can do in the halfpipe, and just to take a victory lap of straight airs is just not my style. So I wanted to keep pushing it and do a bigger run and up my own score. But at the top of the pipe, Chen and my coach, we both realized at the same time that I had won. And he started tearing up, and I started tearing up, and I was like, hey, I can't hug you anymore because I'm going to cry, and I need to stay focused. And then obviously lost my focus a little bit on the second hit. But yeah, it was an incredible feeling. Fell, looked back up the pipe, and was like, I won. I'm okay. It's fine. And still went down and did that 10 at the bottom just because it's a show and you got to give the people what they want, So, yeah, it was awesome. From when Sarah Burke was pushing the sport and pushing amplitude and pushing for equal pay for women and all that, the sport's just grown exponentially. And we all wouldn't be here without Sarah. But also I feel like yesterday we all pushed each other. I think the level of riding yesterday was the highest it's been at any contest.
I'd love to go see hockey, the women's hockey. I think I'd like to go see curling because it's just something I would never do outside of the Olympics. And just go check out the Coastal Village, go to the Canada House, and just have some fun.